The past is your playground. Abstergo.
Hello human bodies, welcome to Abstergo TV YouTube channel. It's me Devi El Diva from Team Abstergo. Yeah, I have missed you all. So, finally today after 1 year, we are releasing our best version of our Abstergo OS. It's Abstergo OS 2.0. The code name is Mainline. It is the fastest and the most stable Android x86 OS ever developed. It is probably impossible that you will face any performance issue. Most apps and games are supported in this operating system. In this video, I will show you the detailed installation process of Abstergo OS 2.0 Mainline, and also gonna explore the operating system. Note, the same process is for both legacy and UEFI BIOS users. So relax and chill out. We have packed the project in two variants. Variant 1 is a default kernel 4.14.15, and the second one is kernel 4.13.5. I recommend that if you have a 4th generation processor or lower than it, then goes for the package with kernel 4.13.5. Kernel 4.14.15 is the default kernel, which is basically used for first boot only. We don't use the default kernel for gaming because it has 40 FPS lock. So, if kernel 4.13.5 is not booted in your system, then go with default kernel. But as I have already tested that 4.13.5 is bootable on my PC, and it's probably the best kernel for low-end PC. That's why I'm going with the second package of Abstergo OS 2.0 Mainline. Note for content creators. Please kindly do not share any direct URL or re-upload our files in your cloud storage. We are working for free, and you are sharing direct URL is not there, right? Warning. Do not skip this video. You skip, you die. Let's begin. At first, download your favorite package of Abstergo OS 2.0 Mainline from our Discord server. So here you can see that there are two packages. I'm gonna go with the second package with kernel 4.13.5 because it's best for my potato PC. Now right click on the file and click on extract here. Wait for the process to be finished. After extraction is done, open the folder and head to softwares for OS installation. We have to first install Disk Genius software to create new partition for our Abstergo OS. Open the Disk Genius folder, and run the setup file and simply install it. After the installation process is completed, untick both the boxes and click on Finish. Now open Crack folder and copy the files inside the folder of x64 or x86. You can right-click on your this PC, and head to Properties to check which variant of Windows operating system are you using. So after copying the Crack files, go to Desktop and right-click on Disk Genius icon, then click on Open File Location. After opening File Location, just paste the Crack files here and replace the files. So now Disk Genius software is successfully installed. Now head to Desktop and run Disk Genius software. There you can see our local disk and all partitions available in your system. Right-click on any of your local disks except C drive and click on Create New Partitions. Now follow me carefully, don't make any mistakes. Minimum disk space to shrink must be 20 GB or more. I'm shrinking 32 GB of space for my local disk D drive. Make sure to keep the space of the rare part option as unallocated. After that, click on Start and let the process finish. So now you can see that 32 GB free space is created successfully. Now right-click on the free space and click on Create a New Partition. Set the file system type as ext4 Linus data and volume label as Abstergo OS, then click on OK button. On the left upside corner you can see the Save All button. Click on it and tap on Yes to begin the process. So now here you can see that Abstergo OS partition is successfully created. Now open the Abstergo OS partition, and create a new folder named AOS 2.0. Pay attention here, folder name must be same as I'm showing you in this video. If you put wrong folder name, then you will face boot related errors. Okay, good, open the folder and follow the next steps carefully. Open the folder where you have extracted the files and extract the ISO of Abstergo OS Mainline. After that, open the extracted folder and drag the Explorer to the right side to use the split screen features of Windows operating system. Now click on Disk Genius, so you can see that both are placed perfectly. So finally, the last step is to copy these files using drag and drop method. Select data, initrd, kernel, RAM disk, system and team Abstergo files and drag and drop it to Disk Genius. Finally, the process is completed. Now close the Disk Gen software. Open software installation folder, then go to Grub2Win. We will set up Grub2Win in our system now. If you have legacy BIOS, then the third option will not be showing, because it's for UEFI BIOS user. Set Grub Graphics Mode to the last resolution, and click on Manage Boot menu. Click on Abstergo OS 2.0 and load sample codes and do whatever I'm doing. After this all, apply and OK. Finally, we can say that installation is probably completed. We just need to reboot our PC and boot to Abstergo OS to set up the next part. Let me bring my camera to record the monitor screen. Here you can see a beautiful boot menu. Go to the Abstergo OS 2.0 option, and hit the enter button. It will start booting Abstergo OS. System initializing process may take time from 2 min to 5 min, so have some patience. Finally, system initializing process has started. Wow, this is beautiful. I guess the Beauty and the Beast is back. Beauty because of its look, and Beast because of its beast performance. Okay, so first thing first, always wait for 1 min after boot, because it will finalize Android setting up process. And after that, performance tweaker will ask for super user access. Just grant it. Isn't it beautiful, guys? Okay, let's finish setting up Abstergo OS. Here you can see a desktop icon called KMapper. Right-click on it and delete it. In this version, all issues related to Google Apps are fixed and it will never crash. Here you can see Google Play Store is updating itself to the latest version. Let's go to setting now. I'm pretty much sure that once you install this version of Abstergo OS, you won't change your operating system again. Just look at these beautiful settings. Even private DNS is added with the inbuilt terminal. Let's go to the About setting. So here you can see all details about our most powerful operating system, developed by Team Abstergo. I'm really proud to be in the team. Kernel 4.13.5 is best for all low-end PC and default Mesa 17.1.10. Let's first activate Beast Mode to unlock the truly Beast Performance mode of Abstergo OS. There you can see the terminal app. Open it. Go to Setting and set the font size to 14 pt. Now type SU, and give it Super SU permission. To open the Animus terminal, you have to type OS, Animus, A, or Abstergo, then hit the Enter button to load the terminal. This is the Animus terminal, developed by Abstergo. As this is the first version of the Animus terminal, it may have some bugs, but don't worry, Team Abstergo is always there for you. There are so many options that we are going to discuss later. Let's first activate the Beast Mode. Type 2 to select Beast Mode and hit Enter button. Then type 1 and hit the Enter button to begin the process of activating Beast Mode. Now, wait for the process to be finished. Beast Mode is successfully activated, and it will reboot your PC now. So after reboot, we have to set up Performance Tweaker and L Speed Booster app for more better performance. Open Start menu, and click on Performance Tweaker app. Then set the minimum frequency to the highest. And you can see that CPU governor is already set to Performance mode. Go to Setting and click on Apply on boot, then tick the CPU option and click on OK. Now open L Speed Booster app and set it to Performance. Just follow me, human bodies. Just forgot to mention that, whenever you boot to Abstergo OS, make sure to wait for 1 minute, and let the system apply all of its performance modes. And after 1 minute, you can rock on. Finally, our installation process is 100% completed. We haven't activated the GL Tools mode because in this version of Abstergo OS, PUBG Mobile or Battleground Mobile works extremely smooth even without GL Tools mode. So these are some apps that you will get pre-installed. There are no bloatware in this operating system. So let's check how much RAM is consuming with Google Apps. Currently I'm recording screen, that's why it's showing 500 MB RAM usage. Otherwise it stays close to 400 MB RAM usage with Google Apps. You can remove Google Apps if you don't requires it. Now I will show you proof that Google Apps have no crash issues in Abstergo OS. Let me just sign into my Google account. Enter in my email ID. You can see that Google Play Store is not even crashing like other Android operating systems.
If I should stay or be alone.
Let me download PUBG Mobile Global from APK Pure App Store. PUBG Mobile version is 1.4.0. We have implemented X browser in Abstergo OS because it's working better than any other browsers.
And I can help you decide who you're loving now, and how I'm not quite there somehow. My intuition says to give you up, but my heart can't easily let you go. I try to tell myself this isn't love, and I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone. I'm just waiting for the fire, but you won't even try to survive. You would rather keep it all inside, and I can help you.
PUBG Mobile will take a little bit of time to get downloaded, so let's keep it in the background and let me explain our Animus terminal until PUBG is downloaded.
My intuition says to give you up, but my heart can't easily let you go. I try to tell myself this isn't love, but I hate that I never really know.
Always make sure to run the Animus terminal from the terminal application provided in settings.
If I should stay or be alone, if I should stay or be alone, I don't wanna be alone tonight. I'm just hoping that you'll be just right, and I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone.
So this is Animus terminal. In the main menu, it will show the current date and time, the operating system you are using, and the Animus version. There are many options in our terminal. And at the bottom you can see options to check system specs, about us, contact us, and shortcut key for fast reboot and shutdown.
If I should stay or be alone, I don't wanna be alone tonight. I'm just hoping that you'll be just right, and I hate that I never really know if I should stay or be alone.
I'm lost in a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life. Lost out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time.
Let me explain first the installer option, which you can use to flash any files such as kernel, Mesa, ARMS, firmware, build.prop, and init. In the main storage, there will be a folder called Animus. You need to put the files there before flashing anything to the system. So the third option is GL Tool Mode. This option enables fake GPU mode system-wide, which fixes many graphics-related errors of games like PUBG Mobile Korean. We will apply GL Tool Mode sooner in this video, while installing PUBG Mobile Korean. Fourth option is Game Zone. This will give you options to backup or restore your key mapper, and also PUBG Mobile Global in Korean version. It also includes PUBG Refresher, which will refresh PUBG Mobile, without clearing the resources of it. Fifth option is system tweaks. These consist of functions related to tweak your system, such as change animation scales, clear caches of system and apps, switch between tablet mode and desktop mode, factory reset, updater, and also you can permanently remove Google Apps, using the Google Apps option here or temporarily disable it. And the last option, number 6, it has our special features, like it can fix Ethernet related errors, and also it have virtual Wi-Fi setting. If your kernel supports virtual Wi-Fi, then it will convert your Ethernet connection to a virtual Wi-Fi. We have provided these features, because some apps demand Wi-Fi other than Ethernet. You can fix microphone related issue. We will make a separate video on it, because this needed to be explained deeply. You can change screen resolution too, and also if you are facing problems after installing an unsupported kernel or Mesa, then you can use the default Mesa, and default kernel restores option to get back to the default one. So that's it for the Animus terminal. Finally, PUBG Mobile has been downloaded, now let me install it. Just give me a moment guys. Finally, installation is completed. Before opening PUBG Mobile or Battlegrounds Mobile, go to Setting and click on DNS Setting. Then connect to Google DNS and close the apps. This will make your internet connection more stable for PUBG Mobile.
Particles traveling near the speed of light do decay more slowly than stationary particles. As strange and counterintuitive
Here you can see that key mapper is already detected without any issues.
is a law of nature.
I'm going to use a Google account to log into the game because I will prove that there are no errors related to Google Apps. Let's install Google Play Games first. Now open the app for 10 to 20 seconds, and then close it. Get back to PUBG Mobile and log in using Google Play Games again.
Light is a kind of elixir of life. Because time slows down close to the speed of light,
Compiling process has begun. This is a one-time process.
means of going to the stars.
Yeah, we're inside the game now. The emulator is detected, so it proves that there is no ban-related issue for playing in Abstergo OS. You can see that PUBG is set to HD quality by default. Let me show you the graphics setting. Here you can see that HDR and Ultra FPS are pre-unlocked in Abstergo OS. We have disabled 90 FPS because of lag issues. Play at 60 FPS for better gameplay. Okay, let me download all the resources because it doesn't even lag.
And all that runs through my flesh is a spirit of trouble. Under moonlit sky, I'm desperate to feel more alive. Alive. Dreams that keep me wide awake. Call me up out of the grave.
2,000 years later.
Finally, all resources are downloaded.
Under moonlit sky,
This is the default view of this game. Now let me enable iPad view for test purpose. To enable iPad view, first go to settings, then go to display options.
keep me wide awake. Call me
From there choose 1024 into 768 resolution and reboot your system.
when I'm stuck in my head, suffocated by sorrow. My bones start to disconnect, my soul becomes hollow. In the endless night, I'm desperate to feel more alive. Alive. Dreams that keep me
After reboot, open Terminal app from settings and type SU, then type Bowser Animus, then hit enter button. Go to the Animus Special, option number 6, and choose display resolution. After that choose iPad view and hit enter, then close Animus Terminal. You can see that the resolution has been changed, and now we are ready to enjoy the iPad view. Let's set a wallpaper before opening PUBG Mobile.
to feel more alive. On my own, but I don't know why. You hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back. 'Cause I won't look back. I won't look back.
You can already see that it's the iPad view. Still, let's go to Cheer Park to check it properly. Isn't it amazing, guys? The iPad view makes performance a little bit more smooth, and the recoil is also less in iPad view. Let's play a team deathmatch.
But you don't realize that I never wonder what's the truth in your eyes. There's a light that makes me blush. I won't look back when you're
Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back. 'Cause I won't look back. 'Cause I won't look back. 'Cause I won't look back, baby, tonight.
My PC specification is Intel i3 4th generation and 4GB RAM with 10 years old hard disk. That's why there are frame drops because of the recording screen. If I turn off the screen recorder, then it won't even lag a bit. You will get stable FPS in Abstergo OS. At first, let me show you a gameplay with screen recording enabled, and after that, I will show you without a screen recorder. Let's enjoy. During the first match, one of our fan came to meet up, that's why we didn't took any fight. We will play another match. Without screen recording, it works like legendary smooth. I will show you 3 short hot drop clips now. You can see that there is no FPS drop during Hot Drop 2. Airplane is going from Jorgopol, so we will plan there to prove there is no FPS drop in this operating system. And now we are going to military, duo versus squad. There are 0 FPS drops and 0% of lags.
To the sea for a getaway, car top down and we're driving just to feel young. Moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? Sand in your feet, feel the breeze in the summertime. Stars in the sky, one dime for a first time. Moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? We'll drink honey by the ocean, it's our favorite potion. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our days will never end, yeah. No, our days will never end, yeah. No, come on baby, let me tell you one time that our fire got a love it till you never break apart. And we moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. Get off your seat, clap your hands to the beat, grab your champagne glass tonight. We toast to freedom in the Caribbean, yeah, in the Caribbean, yeah. Dan, 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 smoke, smoke, smoke.
And now I'm Pachinki too.
Our lanterns paint the night sky red, paint the night sky red, yeah, yeah. We'll drink honey by the ocean, it's our favorite potion. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our days will never end, yeah. No, our days will never end, yeah. No, come on baby, let me tell you one time that our fire got a love it till you never break apart. And we moving away to the sea, moving away.
no lags, extremely smooth. And at last played another team deathmatch. Just one line to say, it's extremely smooth. God level performance. Here you can see that PUBG Mobile size is above 7 GB, because I have downloaded all resources pack. Okay, now it's time for PUBG Mobile Korean version, crafted and developed it only for Korea and Japan, so if you are from Japan or Korea, you must watch the next part of the video carefully. Let me download PUBG Mobile Korea first now. Finally, the download is completed. Now open it and let the process finish itself. So here's the white or black screen error that we are gonna fix right now. Close the game and move to setting, then open the terminal app. Type SU and then type Animus, hit enter button. We need to enable GL Tool Mode to fix any graphics related errors like we faced in Korean version of PUBG. Go to GL Tool Mode option, then enable it.
Her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow. I looked around, searched every building.
There you can see we have putted all best templates, but best for most PC is male G72 template, type 1 and hit enter. Let the process finish, and after that your PC will reboot itself. After reboot, go to setting and connect to Google DNS. Then open PUBG Mobile Korean version. You can see that all the graphics related errors are fixed.
23, she left her body and hovered above me. My best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. They gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me through. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.
Here you can see the notice that states that we have confirmed that your agent is out of Korea and Japan. This version couldn't be accepted overseas. So you can see that this game is only for Korean and Japanese human bodies. Anyway, Team Abstergo has confirmed that PUBG Mobile Korea is working extremely smooth too. Love you Korea and Japanese for supporting our Abstergo OS. Okay, let me download the Critical Ops game from Play Store to test. As this is nearly the end of this video, we will show just short clips of Critical Ops. Just give me a moment, let it finish installing Critical Ops. Abstergo OS 2.0 is the best for most games, and also for daily works.
Heard them say our best days pass us by, and most long for a place that they never find. I'm afraid I wake up when I die, and it is too late to climb any mountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal.
I just keymap this game just for testing purposes. You can manually keymap any games according to your comfort zone.
sparks run out. When things don't go to plan, I kinda lose my mind. I hope it's real, this life comes around. Just keep your faith and search for the fountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal.
So finally you can see that there is no games available for now that will lag in this operating system. Here are some messages for you human bodies from Team Abstergo. We have been developing this operating system since last year, and finally, we have made another history by fixing all lag issue and FPS drop issue. If your PC is extremely low-ended, which means you have first generation or second generation processor, then you must use GL Tool Mode 2, but before using GL Tool Mode, make sure to test it without this mode too. This is our last project. We are hoping that you all dear human bodies will keep our Abstergo OS alive inside your heart. Thank you for your patience, kindness and the love you shared with us. We learned a lot from all human bodies. All the best on your lovely planet. It was an honor to serve my dear human bodies. This is Team Abstergo. Signing out.